Picture this. You're driving down Jamacha Road in El Cajon, and a rock flies up from a construction truck and chips your windshield. Your first thought? Great. How much is this going to cost me? Well, if you think you're looking at hundreds of dollars no matter what, you might be surprised. You're listening to the Speedy Windshield Repair San Diego podcast with your host, Stuart Rofa. Let's get into it. Hey there, I'm Stuart, and today we're talking about what glass repair actually costs in El Cajon. And look, I get this question all the time because people are genuinely shocked when they find out the real numbers. So here's what I hear constantly from folks in El Cajon. Glass repair is expensive, period. Doesn't matter if it's a tiny chip or a huge crack, I'm going to get hit with a massive bill. People think they're looking at $300, $400, maybe $500 every single time something happens to their windshield. And honestly, I don't blame them for thinking that because that's what a lot of shops want you to believe. But here's the thing, and this is where most people get it completely wrong. Not all glass damage is created equal. A tiny rock chip that you can cover with a quarter, that's not the same repair as a crack that runs across your entire windshield. It's like saying a paper cut costs the same to fix as major surgery. You know what I mean? The reality is way more reasonable than most people think. Now, let me break down what you're actually looking at cost-wise in El Cajon. For small chips, we're talking those little dings from rocks on Highway 8 or Fletcher Parkway. You're looking at maybe $50 to $100. That's it. Takes about 30 minutes and you're back on the road. Star cracks or bullseye damage, those run a bit more. Maybe $75 to $150. Still way less than what most people budget for in their heads, right? And here's the kicker. If you've got comprehensive insurance, which most people do, you might not pay anything at all. Zero. Zilch. Full windshield replacement is where the numbers jump up. But even then, we're talking $200 to $400 for most regular cars. Now, if you're driving a BMW with all the fancy sensors and heads-up display, yeah, that's going to cost more. Maybe $400 to $600. But your average Honda Civic or Toyota Corolla, you're not breaking the bank. And actually, let me tell you something about insurance that most people don't realize. California law requires insurance companies to offer glass coverage. So if you're paying for comprehensive coverage, which you probably are if you're financing or leasing, glass repairs are usually covered with little to no deductible. Some companies waive the deductible entirely for chip repairs because they'd rather pay $75 now than $400 later when that chip turns into a crack. I've seen people at Speedy Windshield Repair come in absolutely panicked about costs, thinking they're gonna pay through the nose and walk out having paid nothing because their insurance handled it all. Okay, here's something most shops won't tell you, and this is gonna save you money. Timing is everything. That little chip you got driving past the construction on Broadway, fix it now. Don't wait. El Cajon gets those temperature swings, hot days, cool nights, and that makes small chips spread into big cracks fast. What starts as a $75 repair today becomes a $400 replacement next month. I've seen it happen so many times. People think, oh, it's just a little chip, I'll deal with it later. Then they hit a pothole on Main Street or the temperature drops and suddenly that chip is a crack running across their whole windshield. Also, here's a pro tip. Get quotes from multiple shops, but make sure you're comparing apples to apples. Some places quote you the glass only, then surprise you with labor costs, disposal fees, all kinds of add-ons. Ask for the total out the door price up front. And if you don't have insurance or you're worried about your deductible, look for shops that offer financing. Companies like Affirm or Klarna let you break up the payment into smaller chunks. No reason to drive around with damaged glass because you're worried about the upfront cost. Before I let you go, let me rapid fire a few related questions I get all the time. Does mobile service cost more? Usually not. Sometimes it's even cheaper because we don't have the overhead of a shop. What about side windows? Those run $150 to $300 depending on your car. Do I really need ADAS calibration? If your car has lane departure warnings or automatic braking, absolutely. Your safety systems won't work right without it. Bottom line, glass repair in El Cajon doesn't have to break your budget, especially if you act fast and know your insurance coverage. If you need a quote or want to see what your insurance covers, give us a call at Speedy Windshield Repair, 619-761-47. We'll give you straight answers and work with your insurance to keep your costs down. I'm Stuart, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for listening to the Speedy Windshield Repair San Diego podcast. If you need windshield repair or replacement in the San Diego area, give us a call at 619-761-4887 or visit speedywindshieldrepairsd.com. We'll see you next time.
Clarity is on its way, making everything okay. Crystal clear the open road, lifting up a heavy load. Precision, vision, expertise.